morning, children. Welcome to the session. As we know that we are discussing first language English subject for 9th standard, and we are discussing lesson 7th lesson, that is in the prose section on saying please. So in the previous period we have discussed regarding the paragraphs up to third paragraph. We have discussed regarding the manners and behaviors which is given in this textbook, and today is the third session. We are discussing the same lesson, that is paragraph fourth. From fourth paragraph you have to start. So open your textbook, children, follow the lines and understand the explanation. Okay, children. So let's begin the fourth paragraph. But though we are bound to endorse the verdict against the liftman, most people will have a certain sympathy with him. So the act which was said in the previous session, that is the action of the liftman after throwing out of another passenger, not saying please. So bound to endorse the verdict against the liftman. So verdict means the judge, the decision judgment which is given will be against the against the liftman. Most people will have a certain sympathy with him. So while it is true that there is no law that compels us to say please, according to the law, as we go in order to get the punishment for some attitude, some behavior, there is no legal action will be taken. It is because of left the society and the people who are living in the society. So the action which was by the liftman, and the verdict is against the liftman, and whereas the people are very sympathy towards that man, because they say that no law is going to force us to say please. It's left to our social behaviorness of requesting or saying please. So it is said there is no law that compels us to say please. There is a social practice much older and much more sacred than any law which enjoins us to be civil. So being a citizen, being a social human being, social animals, we are living in society, so we have to practice some of the social behaviors, and no law is going to force us to compulsory to follow those things. And the first requirement of civility is that we should acknowledge a service. Please and thank you are the small change with which we pay our way as social beings. So saying please and thank you makes us to be somehow the social human beings, and where it was most welcomed by the society. So they are the little courtesies. They are the little courtesies by which we keep the machine of life oiled sweetly. So to run, to spend our life in a smooth way, we have to use such polite words. Okay, children. So that's why it is a little courtesies add by using these words, children. They put our intercourse upon the basis of a friendly cooperation and easy give and take. If you use these polite words or social behaviors of saying please and thank you, makes us the friendly cooperation between the people and easy give and take, instead of on the basis of superiors dictating to inferiors. So we should not be the superiors in dictating to the inferiors. We should have to cooperate with each other. So the friendliness should be there in the society. It is a very vulgar mind that should wish to command where he can have the service of asking. So it is a thing vulgar mind, that is they are going to command on the others, and they are expecting service from the others. So it is a vulgar mind, that is saying, and have it with the willingness and good feeling instead of resentment. So this is about what is good, what is not good, how we have to be behave in the society as a civilized manner by using thank you and please. That is mentioned with some examples, and also said no law is going to be forcing us to say please. It's left to the man who was living in the society, being a social being. Okay. Next paragraph, children. Fifth paragraph. I should like to feature in this connection my friend, the polite conductor. So here one example is going to be given by the author. That is, he said, as a friend, that is one of the conductor, what he experienced, what he noticed in his life, he is going to sharing in this lesson, children. So the polite conductor. By this discriminating title, I do not intend to suggest a rebuke to conductors generally. So, on the contrary, I am disposed to think that there are few classes of men who come through the ordeal of a very trying calling better than bus conductors. Bus conductors too. Here and there, you will meet an unpleasant specimen who regards the passengers as his natural enemies, as creatures whose purpose on the bus is to cheat him. So this is what we are going to see in our daily life. So many passengers, so many people, when you get into this buses, for example, city buses where they are, so they are going to cheat the conductor of not taking the tickets. So here it is mentioned. So the passengers as is the natural enemies, as creatures whose purpose on the bus is to cheat him, and who can only be kept reasonably honest by a loud voice and an aggressive manner. So we are going to notice, even though the conductors ask to take ticket, but some of the people are not going to listen, and they are not going to take the tickets, and they are going to disturb the conductor, and also they are going to shout on the conductor's instead when they got. Okay. So, but this type is rarer than it used to be. I fancy the public owes much to the underground railway company, which also runs the buses, for insisting on a certain standard of civility in its servants and taking care of that the standards is observed. In doing this, it not only makes things pleasant for the traveling public, but performs an important social service. So the authorities who are going to give public service, so they have to be pleasant for the traveling public, and those social service are very important, and they perform very well. So it is not, next paragraph, children, it is not therefore with any feeling of friendliness to conductors as a class that I pay a tribute to a particular member of that class. So much of our people, that is in daily life today, not going to respect the conductors. Okay, but here it is, the author is going to be salute the whole particular class of the members of that particular conductors. I first became conscious of his existence one day when I jumped onto a bus and found that I had left home without any money in my pocket. So one incident here, the author is going to recall what he felt, what he experienced one day when he get into the bus, forgetting the pocket, that is purse, wallet, and no money. Without no purse, no money, he get into the bus, and whenever the conductor comes to ask ticket, then what happened? Listen, dear children, I had left home without any money in my pocket. Everyone has had the experience and knows the feeling. Sometimes we also feel, so when we have nothing in our pocket and when we miss that pocket, we will feel very strange. So everyone has that experience, children, the mixed feeling, which the discovery arouses. You are annoyed because you look like a fool at the best. So at that time, so many of people are going to scold. You are going to speak wrong with that particular incident towards the man. So here it is also the same situation to the narrator, the author, so enter, and the same thing that is annoyed to the author. Let's see, children, what happens here. So you are annoyed because you look like a fool at the best and like a knave at the worst. You would not be at all surprised if the conductor eyed you coldly as much as to say, yes, I know that stale old trick. Now then, off you get, and even if the conductor is a good fellow and lets you down easily, you are faced with the necessity of going back and inconvenience perhaps of missing your train or your engagement. So here it is the situation where the conductor says that you are going to play the same old trick. That is a stale old trick. That is the conductor is not going to believe that person. The author says to that the person is going to be lying. So, seventh paragraph, children, having searched my pockets in vain for stray coppers and having found I was utterly penniless, I told the conductor with an honest face, as I could assume that I couldn't pay the fare and must go back for money. So, when the conductor comes to the author, he said he doesn't have any money and he wants to go back to home to get the pocket. So, but I haven't copper on me. I hope I will book you through, he replied. So, what happens when he said that he wanted to go back for money? Oh, you needn't get off. So, the conductor replied, no mind, so you don't go. That's all right, said he. The conductor's polite behavior. Even after saying that he doesn't have money to get a fare of the ticket, the conductor said politely, it's okay, need not to get off, that's all right, said he. All right, said I, but I haven't a copper on me. Oh, I will book you through, he replied. Where would he want to go? And he handed his bundle of tickets with the air of a man who was prepared to give me a ticket for anywhere from the bank to Hong Kong. So, without asking money, the conductor gave the ticket to the author. That is polite action and behavior by the conductor. I said it was a very kind of him and told him where I wanted to go. And as he gave me the ticket, I said, but where shall I send the fare? Oh, you will see me someday, alright. So after handing over the ticket to the author said, okay, when shall I give this amount? And where should you will get you will available for me, like that? He asked question. The conductor said that no need to worry. So whenever we are going to meet on the other day, journey, we can give like that the reply by the conductor. And then luckily my fingers still wandering in the corners of my pockets lighted on a shilling and the account was squared, but the fact did not lessen the glow of pleasure which so good nature and action had given me. So it is a good behavior, it is a good behavior of the reply, that is a good behavior of the conductor towards the author, that is mentioned here, teacher, mentioned here, children. So okay, in the next period we will discuss the remaining paragraph, that is from the 8th paragraph we will discuss in the next period, children. Go through the lines, understand the meaning. If you are not understanding, you can call me for a clarification, children. Take care, children.